Hi there, this is Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors, and we are back for a quick pop-up video. This one here is part of the Out With A Bang collaboration. This is inspired by a make that I saw Cori from Creating With Scraps put together. Absolutely adore Cori and what she creates. So I was really inspired to have a go. And so I just created the template and applied the kit to it. And again, this is just a pop-up make. It wasn't something that was planned or scheduled. I just thought I would pop on and you could see how easy this was to make and how quick. So I have, round that a little bit. As I said, this was inspired by Cori. I will pop Cori's original video in the description box below so you can pop over and see it being done properly. But yeah, I'm just having a little play with the idea. So it's quite a simple shape, but I absolutely adored the concept. Now, I'm going to get my foam rather than get my... I'm going to get my phone rather than get my... what do you call it? What do you call it? Cutter. Cutting board. Gosh, I had to think about that just because I've been having a tidy up and I don't even know where it is, to be honest. Now on here, I don't know if you can see, but there's two little slots there. Really small little slots. And all I am going to do is I'm going to cut them out. Now, I'd watch this first before you make it, because the size of the slots is going to be determined by what you're going to pop in there, and I'll show you what I mean by that in a moment. So, as I said, this is inspired totally by Cori, and I absolutely loved watching her create this, so wanted to have a play. Now what I've done with this is I've literally just cut out these little slots. I haven't done a perfect job, but I've cut them out like so. So you can see there, 2 slots. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my little scoreboard and I'm going to score along these lines here, here, here and here. May need to do a little bit of trimming, but we'll see once we've scored. No, that's the wrong one. It's better. So I've scored that. I'm going to fold those scores over there. I'm trying to put things away after using them, because otherwise I end up with a desk full of the last 20 odd makes and don't even know where to start in terms of where things go. It's a surprise I can ever find anything, but there we go. So that is a little envelope, and we've still got some pieces on the back. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ink around this. How are we doing for time? We're not even 5 minutes in yet. And I'm doing all the cutting online because you can see exactly. I think this might even have been one of Cori's 10-minute makes. So it really is super quick, and it's fabulous. But then everything Cori makes is fabulous. So, okay. I'm going to need to trim that one down a little bit. And as I said, I just had to play around with the shape on this, so it may need some trimming, which it does here. So I'm just going to grab that like that and cut that there. So that's pretty much our shape. Okay, so an envelope. We all create envelopes. You may be asking. My paper is directional, so I think I'm going to have mine like that, actually, with the top being the bigger piece. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab some I don't know whether that's going to be too thick. I like it because it's got a bit of grey in it, and I haven't used it yet, so that's another good reason to have a go. What I'm going to do with this, after I've taken the sellotape off, is I'm going to pop this in the top hole, like that, from the inside. Pop that in the top hole like that, and then I'm going to pop the bottom piece through the bottom hole like that. Okay, let's make sure we got none of that going on. Then when I said about the size you cut your holes, base it around the materials that you're using. So for me, I could have cut mine a little bit smaller, but I haven't. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work out how much I would need to tie a knot here. Just a bow. I'm going to need a little bit more than that on the bottom, I think. What am I doing? So I'll have those like that. And then I just want to cut this off like that. And that becomes your closure. Now, when Cori did it, she created a fun little dangle that she put on the front of hers. Now we could do that really easily. I've got some paper here. We could, if we really wanted to, grab a punch. So I've got a 1-inch punch, and then I've got a 3/4 of an inch punch. I don't think I've got any charms on me, but I do have somewhere. So I'm just going to ink around these first. Like that. I'm gonna glue, let me grab my things first, these. There you go, that's perfect. That is a, oh, it was, and now I've lost it. Okay, I saw that straight away then, and now I've lost it. Oh, there we go, perfect. C for Cori. These are little jump ring dangles that I created. They were inspired by Deb Hale. Absolutely loved them, so had a little bit of a play, and a few girls from the group have also had a bit of a play. So it's been a real lot of fun just playing with these. So I've just done 2 little holes, glued them together. I'm going to glue the back of this, and this is my C for Cori, because this was inspired by Cori. And then all I would do with this, probably, is, if I can find my picky tool. I keep losing them. I've got one here. This was from Kay, one of the girls, my friends in the group, and Kay's fabulous. She makes some beautiful, beautiful things. And she created this picky tool for me. It's just I don't like to use it too much because I don't want to wreck it, but it is beautiful. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to grab a ball pin. We're going to attach this. And then you can literally just attach it anywhere on your ribbon. And you've created a cute little dangle. I haven't put that on there particularly well. In fact, I put that on there awfully. Let's pop that in there. So a cute little envelope, which you can literally open because it's not closed or sealed anywhere, and you can stuff it with as many goodies as you want to stuff it with. So really cute little envelope, and then a cute little dangle. That took, what, 12 minutes from start to finish. So yeah, real fun. Faded Impressions is the kit I'm using for this one, and a huge shout out again to Cori for the inspiration. Absolutely loved playing with this. I will pop this as a freebie in the Facebook group. I'll check with Cori first, actually, to make sure she doesn't mind. And yeah, that is our quick pop-up out with a bang make. Oh, there you go, you can see what that looks like from the back with the lace. Really cool little make there. So that is it. Simple, really quick and easy. I'll leave it there, and I will catch you in the next video. Until then, as always, stay safe, be well, and we'll speak soon. Bye for now.